Hello, welcome to class. I am Damilola Omira Eventitor, and I'll be teaching my vanilla cake, my voluminous vanilla cake recipe. I have my ingredients measured already. I have my 250 gram of buttered measured. Then I have my 250 gram of flour. I've not sieved, but it's measured already. And I have my 175 gram of sugar. And my eggs, 250 gram of eggs. I have my baking powder, I have my flavor, I have my corn flour. And you might be wondering, what are we doing with corn flour? Come with me to the class. So before I sieve my flour, I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Okay, this is 1 teaspoon of baking powder, leveled. I will also add 1 tablespoon of corn flour, 1 tablespoon of corn flour, 1 tablespoon of corn flour. After adding, I will remove another 1 tablespoon of flour. I'll set aside. Then I'll mix together. This mixture of corn flour and flour means that we are working with cake flour and we are not working with normal flour. So we are working with cake flour. That's how to get your cake flour. Is to mix our butter. We'll mix our butter first. So we'll be mixing our butter first. Be mixing our butter first. I'm mixing on the high speed. You mix your butter for few seconds before adding your sugar. And it's time for me to add my sugar. And I mix till it becomes white. Continue to mix. And I'm not feeling the presence of the sugar like before. You continue to mix. Can see I'm still mixing. So there's a lot of difference now between when I started and now. So ensure that once you are mixing, you are clearing both sides so that your mixer will be able to mix it properly. Not that one side will still have unmixed butter and the other side be thoroughly mixed. So you can see that I have finished mixing and it's white now. So it's time for me to now incorporate my flour and my egg. I'll do it intermittently. That is my flour first, then I had some of my flour. I mix in my egg bit by bit. I don't have once. I have bit by bit. I mix again. So I mix thoroughly. Adding my flour again. I mix again. After mixing for a few minutes, this is what I'll be getting. Then it's time to time to incorporate or add my vanilla, my flavor. I use banana flavor, and I'll be adding 1 teaspoon of flavor. 1 teaspoon of flavor. This is the last stage. I'll mix for a few seconds because you don't want to overmix your batter, and we are done. I finished mixing. This is what it looks like for 250 grams of flour and butter and sugar. So look at how voluminous it is. I'll be transferring, I'm using a size 6, so I'll be transferring my batter into my pan. I'm using 2 pans. Then after transferring, you bake on low heat. Make sure you are baking on low heat. Don't want a burnt cake, so you'll be baking on low heat for 45 minutes. I bake on 150 degrees Celsius. That's for those that have thermometer on their oven. If you don't have thermometer on your oven, it's fine. You can bake on low heat. And I'm going to show you the outcome of. I'm using a size 6, so I'll just tap to allow air bubbles out. Then I bake on medium heat. Look at how it comes out. So I will try and remove this. Very yummy. 50 grams gave us this quantity and how big it is. So, thank you for coming to class.